I just want to talk about this for a moment. At the end of Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, you have the choice between two endings.
At my whim, the world will be healed or damned. At my whim.
Now, one is your generic sacrifice yourself, save the world ending. And this ending is quite generic.
By choosing oblivion, he restored balance to the land.
Now, where Legacy of Kain really becomes special is in this ending.
Once I embraced my powers, I realized that Vorador was correct. We are gods. Dark gods. And it is our duty to thin the herd.
Yeah. This is the first game that I can remember that had an ending like this. That you could be evil, that you could choose to just damn the world. I think that that's really what gave this series its impact, is the ability to do that. And I love that they recognized that and then followed through on that evil ending with Soul Reaver. This makes sense for him. This is the only ending that makes sense for Kain as a character. He has been manipulated every step of the way. He has been toyed with, he has been murdered, literally assassinated, and then used to murder the rest of the circle. He does everything that's asked of him at every step, regardless of his intentions, regardless of his desires.
I seek only a cure.
The only character I think has been looking out for Kain at all in this entire thing is Vorador.
You amuse me, Kain. It would be such a pity to lose you to the abyss.
Vorador, who tells him to not get involved, to stay out of the affairs of mortal men.
Meddling with the affairs of man can do us no good.
Vorador knows what's up, and Mobius kills him. It makes perfect sense that Kain would choose to damn the world. Nosgoth deserved it. I'm going to keep staring awkwardly until you disagree with me. Tell me why I'm wrong in the comments. This was a huge step in gaming history, for choice in games, for storytelling. I still think it is fantastic. Might be a little goofy in 2025, but what it means and where the story went afterwards, so cool. Absolutely love it. Anyway, that's my take on the Legacy of Kain endings. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which ending did you pick the first time? Did you like the good ending? The good ending? And really, what do you think would have happened next in the story?
What if Kain's death does not restore the pillars?
Hope you enjoyed all of our Blood Omen content. Next, we've got Blood Omen 2. Now, it won't be very long, I promise. But it is part of the Legacy of Kain series, and we do need to talk about it. Especially after the events of Soul Reaver 2, and before we do Defiance. I hope you'll stick with us through that. Keep checking back a few times a week for more hard dialogue, which I'll admit is just me now telling the story of the games and saying it's hard dialogue, because the dialogue is hard. Anyway, if you like what you see and want to see more, do the things.
Wow.